one thing you should always do is the fact that clear unnecessary apps.
When you go to batteries and you go to the battery health side, you see it over there. You can just tap on it to actually optimize how you charge your phone.
This is for educational purposes.
Back up the gonjis then things.
Yes, if you want to keep your gonjis, you can always do
iCloud,
put it
Google
on the
Drive.
Put it on the cloud and just delete it from your phone.
Exactly.
Now at least it's safer. Because if they take your phone right now, they don't see it there. It's on the cloud, bro. Some of us are also scared to look at our battery health. So please go to your...
Right, and I think you should also update your phone, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
Please, when there's an update, please do it.
Even if you're an XR user.
Please, I don't like that XR phone, but...
Right. So one thing I know for a fact that people don't use well is...
XR users, please, Techno 4, XR, Samsung, the 17 Pro Max users, please update your phone when there's an update.
It's not our fault. Sometimes the games are so immersive. You are playing, let's say you are playing COD or whatever, and then your battery is running down. Like,
one guy did that now, his battery is at service. You're not using your phone properly, and it's a problem to me. These are 5 reasons I think you're not using your phone well and how to fix them. My name is Dominic, and I'm here with
AB, and we'll talk about why you're using a very good phone, but other than using it for Snapchat and take a picture of me and post on my social media, I use it for basically nothing else.
All right, so most of us use Samsung, iPhones, and what have you, very powerful phones, but we are underusing the phone, and we don't know some of the other features in the phone.
All right, so one thing I also want to make very clear is the fact that your phone isn't exactly hidden. It's your phone.
It's your phone,
It's meant for you to be able to use it well and use it to its maximum capabilities, right? So one thing I know for a fact that people don't use well is using the app library. So that's one, using the app library to look for items on your phone. Because an instance is my phone, for instance. If I should give you my phone, you go through a long time to find what it is you're looking for, because it's transparent. iOS 26.2 has given me the option to do that. So it's transparent, and I have a white background, right? So you would have to strain your eyes to see what it is, and you go blind. So if you're my girlfriend, you're not finding it. There's nothing, all right? So what you can do is that you can swipe down from the home screen, and then there's the app library there, the search
bar.
So you can search for whatever app you're looking for. So that's one. The search bar, which is there for you to look for whatever apps you're looking for. Okay. Another way to also look for the apps is by swiping to the right. You see the app library, all the apps installed on my phone, and then you can just go through that and find it. Another thing too is the fact that we have reached an age where you don't need to download a third-party app for scanning documents.
Exactly.
Right? It doesn't matter how bad your phone is. If you are using an ITEL you have Google. Right?
There's an instance about the scan document thing. I was opening a bank account, so the guy sends me the documents through my WhatsApp. So I opened it, I had to print it out and sign some stuff, write some things. Then I had to take the picture, convert it to a PDF, and send it to him again. So I think that was one way of actually using your phone as a scanner. But
yeah. And other than that, too, on Apple devices, right?
Yeah.
You have the preview. So you just click on the preview, then you see a new document, scan documents. So you can just scan the documents, save it to your iCloud, whatever, and share it, right?
All right.
Or you can also use your Google Drive. It also gives you the option to scan and then create new documents. So you have those options. So that's the second one that you should, you don't need a third-party app. You can just use the preview option or the Google Drive option to scan new documents.
All right.
So moving on to the third thing too is, this is for educational purposes. All right. If you use it for whatever, it's not me. Let's clear that. All right.
Disclaimer.
Thank you. So one thing is that right now, assuming you see a picture of words, inscribed words, and you do not know what the words mean, let's say it's in Chinese, whatever.
Yeah.
When you take a picture of that, you can use the Google Lens to go through the picture you've taken. And then when you take a picture of that, all you just have to do is copy all the words that is described, and can automatically translate from that option. So it gives you the option, so you can copy everything and then translate it to whatever language it is like if it's Chinese, whatever,
Yeah.
right? Or you can also just look up the information over there. So if you are from a distance, if you are copying someone from a distance, you can take the picture and just like
take the
copy
whole
it
thing.
and to give
All
you
right.
all the words it is you're looking for, right? So that's it. So that's the third one that gives you the option to search information that you've taken a picture of. You also use it to look for let's say you've seen a dress online and like the dress is really nice. You don't know
Yeah,
where
you
it's
don't
gotten
know
from.
where you got it from.
Yeah, you can use that to like
Take the picture and just search for the exact.
for the dresses. To give you loads of pictures of dresses on Pinterest, wherever. It gives you all
Okay.
of that. Another thing that I also think people do not use to its maximum is the fact that you don't really have to also go and download a third-party app to delete the things on your phone. You don't need it. That's why your storage is there. Your storage and your file managers are there. They are there to help you manage your files. That's why they are called file managers. Okay, to help you, user, manage your files. Okay, you don't need to go and download Phone Master Cleaner 3000, whatever.
To come and just clean some
clean
things.
your stuff.
Yeah.
There's no this one.
If you say that one, it's like you're hurting the ITEL and techno people.
No, but why you go? I have been there. I've used ITEL for like 3-4 months, bro. You don't need it at all, bro. Let's do better.
All right. So I think the next thing I'm going to talk about will be the permissions we give the mobile apps. You know, some of these people download some third-party apps, and these apps ask for permissions. There can be an instance where someone would actually download the camera app. Some people want to download extra camera app, and this app will now be asking for your contact permissions. I don't know why
What is the
camera
using?
would need the contact permission. Maybe take picture of your contact. I have no
The
idea.
reason for what?
You understand?
Yeah.
So I believe some of these things, some people actually don't read. It just allow microphone, allow whatever, and it worries them. What it does is, one, it's actually drains their battery because these things are running in the background. They are constantly listening or looking for something. So it drains the battery. Two, privacy issues. I mean, you just
this is how it all happens.
your phone will just be there and it's just spying on you, looking at your stuff and things. These third-party apps, and also, as you said, the data stuff. You have to make sure your data is actually secure. So you have to know what you allow which app to do.
Yeah.
You can't tell me your Torchlight said you want to see your email for what?
Like, it's basically permission.
You
You have to allow it to happen, right?
So to allow it to happen is a very simple way. So you go to your apps, you go to the permissions and do it whilst using the app. So whilst you're using the app, it will just have the permission to do whatever it wants to do. Maybe you're recording a video, you need the audio, you need a camera. Whilst you're using the app, it will do that. After you leave the app, that particular application will not have the permission to do anything else. You understand?
But besides, why would you even allow other permissions besides you downloading a camera and it wants to contact?
I mean, Charlie, some people don't read, so you have to actually, you have to actually take care and read some of these things. Read terms and conditions, please.
They are there to protect you, so that you cannot go and stand somewhere and say they didn't ask you, bro.
Yeah, I mentioned storage and battery. What can you tell us about storage and battery?
First, let me debunk one myth.
Yeah.
So I heard from a friend that if your battery is turned on to battery saver, right, and then you have your phone charging, it's going to destroy your battery.
Oh, no.
It doesn't.
It doesn't.
The battery saver literally does what the name says. I think if we all sit back and listen to the names of the apps, we wouldn't go through a lot of trouble. It says battery saver. It is there to save your battery. What it does is it limits background activities. It limits a lot of things to keep your battery at its optimal stage, right?
Yeah.
So the battery saver on while you're charging is not going to destroy your battery. Now let's move on to your battery and your storage. How to keep your storage to its maximum or whatever, and then how to protect your battery life.
Yeah.
Number one is for those I'm also
those who keep going on their phone.
Nah.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
No,
sorry.
battery over here, bro.
Sorry.
Okay, let's so batteries. Those who play games while charging your phones.
Plug and play.
It's not our fault.
Plug and play.
Let me just put that out there. That it's not our fault. Sometimes the games are so immersive. Let's say you're playing COD or whatever, and then your battery is running down. Like
one guy did that now. His battery is at service. But I continue.
okay. So me like this, I like to play a lot of games, right? And my phone runs down. So I have to like charge and
Charge it
play.
whilst you are playing.
And I cannot go home. No, sorry. I cannot lose a game streak and then I'll just put my phone down and go to bed. No, I have to
Practice.
take back my pride, right? So that's one, that you don't use your phone while charging.
Yeah.
Even though some of us are going to go against it.
I mean,
It's
10
normal.
commandments, cry you put go against.
Bah,
phone
God
there.
safe, nah. Your iPhone. Where you buy them? Oh, bro. So that's one. Another thing is the fact that, as you said earlier on about the apps running in the background.
Yeah.
Okay, you can limit all the apps running in your background to prevent too much usage of your battery.
And I think you can also wipe them off the background if you're not using them.
Oh, but also,
So when you go to the home and you just clear those apps. Yeah.
but I have another thing too. I digress that information because you see, when you open an app for the first time, it takes your RAM to open it for it to like work and everything. If you go and clear it and you are opening it again, it's going to be a little slower because now
you're going to now restart. But
start the process again.
then if you have plenty tabs to open, it slows down your phone too.
That's another thing too.
Yeah.
So like there are pros and cons. So which one suits you, you use it, right? Number 3 is also another thing. You see, when you're with the iPhone, for instance, when you're charging, it gets hot.
Very hot.
That's because your charger is a bad charger. You bought a charger, Type-C charger for 25
The
series.
one Gado sell for you.
Yes, my battery health was at 90 watt. It went to like 85 in the span of 2 weeks. Bro, I bought it for 80 series. So now don't go and buy 25
charger
series,
80 CD.
80 series and think you bought a proper charger. Always buy an original charger. Okay?
Certified.
Yes, from Apple. Or you can come to me. I sell Apple chargers. I'll sell it to you. Okay? You have that option so that you maintain your battery life for as long as it's going to be. Because let's face it, the battery health will run down. It's up to you to keep it.
Yeah.
Also keep your phone always between, that's another thing, always keep your phone between 20% and 80%.
80%, that's the ideal.
Battery. Don't let your phone always go to 0 before you charge it.
No, we don't do that.
Young black man, I'm talking to you. Just that you,
no.
Your phone always has to be at 100.
Even Apple actually advises that you don't charge to 100%.
Yeah, look at me, Apple, I'm taking advice.
So probably between the 80-85 is the best range to charge your phone up to, and don't let it go below 20%.
All the time. Like
no.
You can't.
I mean, sometimes you can't control it sometimes, but then.
But like, you should not be like doing it all
charge your
the
phone
time.
overnight.
I do that, but let me tell you what Apple has done to protect us and other Android phones for the later ones. They have the optimized charging feature.
Yeah, it actually studies how you use the phone and charge it. Yes.
And then it caps it at a certain level, and then when you're about to wake up, it knows the time you pick up the phone. Sorry, and then it's
to continue
continuous charging. Then you have, and also when I was using the Techno, what it does is that when it reaches 100, it's automatically disengages the charging feature, so it no longer charges. It's just there. So there's the optimized feature which protects your battery, and there's also the advanced smart whatever, forgetting the exact name, which just like disengages.
I mean, when you go to batteries and you go to the battery health side, you see it over there. You can just tap on it to actually optimize how you charge your phone.
But some of us are also scared to look at our battery health. So please go to your settings, general, go and check your battery health right now. Some of your battery health is on life support. And another thing is, you changing the battery right now would let your phone be less effective, but it's better than having a phone run at 50% battery health.
You're killing the phone. Cool phone.
You want to like, oh no, that's bad. That's
all right.
Really, really
so like we are just continuing from where you left off. Okay. And now look at how the phones go slow. You know, one thing that makes our phones go slow is the storage.
Yeah.
If your phone is full, obviously it will be slow. You're using memory to process stuff. It will be slow. Second, a lot of apps opened on your phone. You open high performance apps like Call of Duty, then go and open TikTok. You go and open WhatsApp again, push a lot of battery. You go and open Snapchat. You open this all on one phone at the same time. Please,
high performance people.
Your battery will be going low and your phone will be running slow. I don't care if it's Apple or Android. It happens everywhere. And also, an old battery. I think the old battery, I'll take it for those who are using the X and the 8 and the...
Yeah. But there's a time I missed the time where we could swap our batteries, bro.
Yeah.
The time where it's in our
Samsung
back.
S4
bro.
battery will make big.
Yeah, when I was using the ITEL, I was using an ITEL and I had 2 batteries, bro. Like, I mean, this one is gone low, this one is
Just
up.
go
Like,
plug
bro,
that one inside.
That was a fun time.
But I mean, yeah. So you don't have to actually make sure that, as you said, you have to be charging it well. So
Yeah.
your battery doesn't swell up. Some people's battery swell up and to be coming out of the phone case. And the screen will be popping out. We don't do that. We don't do that again, please. And also, when you don't update your iPhone or your devices or your Android, it actually makes the phone run slow. You know that?
Yeah, but I also think that like those who don't update it,
Because of their storage.
yes, your storage is
Kill some things, remove some things and update your phone. The software needs to be updated. You
Yeah.
have to run the latest software, latest
Tell
apps.
that to the iPhone 11 people.
64 gig phone. No?
The XR people. I mean, yes, but you're supposed to do it to clear all the bugs because the updates come with patches.
Exactly.
And everything to let your phone feel more seamless and use it well.
And you remember the people who go and take their phone booster thing you spoke about. Someone go and RAM killer, then to clear RAM.
Yeah, how do you go and download an
BS
app
to extend your RAM? That is BS because your phone comes with an inbuilt RAM. You can't extend that RAM.
It's a physical chip.
No software can extend that RAM.
Unless you are doing the iCloud. That one is
Different.
It's a
different
story.
thing. We are talking about
It's a physical chip. You go and download an app to give you 100 gig RAM.
because now you create the phone.
And the funny thing is, usually those apps are free. Who would give you 100 gig RAM?
And those apps are basically useless. They are just
spywares.
and they also have this adwares on. They just be displaying ads for you to watch. I mean, that's how they are making money, and they are just using your phone as a billboard for them to actually show people. So, the last thing we are going to talk about is what these people can actually do. What they can actually do. So you can take 2, I'll take 2, then we just give them the last one.
Okay, so one thing you should always do is the fact that clear unnecessary apps. If you've not used an app for more than a month,
or not only apps, back up the gonjis then things.
Yes, if you want to keep your gonjis, you can. What you can do
cloud,
put it
Google
on the
Drive.
Cloud. Put it on the cloud and just delete it from your phone.
Exactly.
Now, at least it's safer because if they take your phone right now, they don't see it's there. It's on the cloud, bro. Just do it like that.
All right.
That's one thing. Another thing that you should also restart your phone at least once a week.
Yeah.
The restarting is very important because it refreshes, like you are restarting the phone, it refreshes your phone. Okay, so that you don't really go through the stress of having a lagging phone. Okay, so the restart is very important, at least once a week. Okay, if you cannot, you can also schedule it.
Right, and I think you should also update your phone, as I mentioned.
Yeah.
Please, when there's an update, please do it.
Even if you're an XR user.
Please, I don't like that XR phone, but XR users, please, Techno 4, XR, Samsung, the 17 Pro Max users, please update your phone when there's an update. And also, the WhatsApp media. You know, some people's WhatsApp media is about 20 gigs of unnecessary stuff.
Yeah.
So you have to also delete those WhatsApp medias as well. If you're not using it, please delete it. If you need it, put it on the cloud. Okay. And also back up your WhatsApp so that you don't lose them again. And the last thing is what?
And the last thing is that buy original chargers for your phones to prevent battery issues. Don't go and buy charger
2
80
CDs.
series like my own and let your battery health reduce by 6% in the space of 2 weeks.
All right.
Don't do that.
All right. So I think that's a very fruitful discussion. And I believe after this episode, I'm going to your settings and go and do whatever we've discussed over here. All right. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.